Wcxo Sports. WCXO Sports, powered by the Union Banner at Union Banner on Facebook. Your sports teams, your community, your radio station. Presents Talkin' Sports on Max 96.7. Talkin' Sports is powered by Anne-Marie Tabin at First Bank in Breeze. Contact Anne-Marie for your mortgage product needs. Talkin' Sports is brought to you by Munkin Dodge Chrysler Jeep Nissan in Centralia. Kaskaskia College. The future's yours at Kaskaskia College. Emin Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Farmers State Bank of Hoffman, Central City, and Hoyleton. Diane Chevrolet in Trenton. Nordike Funeral Home with 5 locations to serve your needs. McKendree University in Lebanon. Trenton Processing. And by Becker Jewelers with locations in Breeze and Highland and always online at beckerjewelers.com. Here's the host of Talkin' Sports, Rip Nottmeyer.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to, another enough of the snow. We can cancel it. Another early edition of Talkin' Sports, this time on a Monday. Here's what's on tap, just enough. We'll do scores and stuff after a quick timeout, and we'll also toss in, of course, the Clinton County Prep Athlete of the Week. We'll catch you up to date on some schedules and so forth later on as well. A timeout is due really fast, and then we're coming back with scores and stuff. This is Talkin' Sports from the Bird Watson Health Mart studio. Come on back.
Need insurance? Insurance you can really count on? If so, turn to Dan Imming at Imming Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Dan and his staff will provide you with the insurance coverage and service you deserve. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or commercial, your choices aren't limited either. Imming Insurance Agency represents many outstanding companies, so get covered by the best. Call Imming Insurance Agency at 594-4536 or stop by 589 9th Street in Carlisle. Imming Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of Clinton County sports. Farmers State Bank is dedicated to the communities they serve. They've been making home loans for over 100 years. They are and will continue to be a strong, steady, common-sense leader that's always focused on what's best for you and the community. And remember, Farmers State Bank has loan professionals standing by you and making the right decision for your needs. That's Farmers State Bank of Hoffman, Central City, and Hoyleton. An equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 404955. If you're in need of a quality meat processing plant, there's just one place to turn: Trenton Processing. For nearly 50 years, this family-owned and operated business has served Clinton County and beyond, for good reason, too. Trenton Processing offers the very best in retail and wholesale products, custom butchering, deer processing, and plenty more, including specialty pet items. Trenton Processing at 120 West Broadway in Trenton, the home of Sugar Creek Smoked Meats.
Nordike Funeral Home's mission is to help you plan for a difficult funeral by celebrating the life of a loved one. The grieving process from losing someone you love will be tough, but Nordike Funeral Home will be there to assist you. Find helpful information at NordikeFuneralHome.com, from grief support, planning a funeral, obituary information, and sending flowers. Nordike Funeral Home with 5 locations in Carlisle, New Baden, Aveston, Albers, and Breeze.
We tell you our music library contains an embarrassment of riches. Except nothing embarrasses us. Playing everything.
This is Max 96.7.
Welcome back, everybody. Rip here in the Bird Watson Health Mart studio. It is a Monday, and it is young in the hour. Yes, not 6 to 7, but 5:15 to 5:40 or so. Right after that, it's time for the pregame for some high school basketball as the Nashville Invitational closes down. Our airwaves will be lit with a Mater Central game. It's a 6 o'clock tip-off, that game for third. Well, there was a rare Sunday day of high school basketball, and that occurred yesterday at the Highland Invitational, and it was quite a day for the Central Cougars. They knocked off the Taylorville Tornadoes 68-62 in overtime to win the consolation championship, and that was in overtime. And early in the day, at around noon, well, they tossed it up against Hillsboro, and they outlasted the Lady Toppers 87-79 in triple overtime. Mia Weems topped the Cougars in scoring in each game. So, wow, that's a lot of action, a lot of minutes for the Central Cougars, but they take the consolation championship at the Highland Invitational. All the scores from yesterday was, again, Central 87, Hillsboro 79 in 3 OTs. Taylorville defeated Altah 59-56 to set up that Taylorville Central matchup. For fifth, T-Town leveled Belleville West 60-20. The third place affair went to O'Fallon by a 63-50 count over Highland. Central wins the Consi 68-62 in extras against Taylorville, and the championship was grabbed by Belleville East. They can Civic Memorial 64-58. In a game from this afternoon at B. Gum Gym, it was Mater Dei over Salem with the East 64-39. Kiara Winkler scored 19 in the MD win. And on the JC hard courts out at Kaskaskia, it was a Belleville area sweep. Unfortunately, Southwestern Illinois defeated the Kaskaskia Blue Angels 58-49. And Swick nipped KC's Blue Devils 79-75. Super Bowl 53 is set indeed. It's the Los Angeles Rams against the New England Patriots. That doesn't sit well for most people in our area for many reasons, but that's the slate. Tom Brady, he just blew through KC's defense on a 79-yard drive. Rex Burkhead went in from 2 yards out. That was the winner in a 37-31 Pats win over KC. That was in the AFC Championship, of course. And on the NFC side, earlier in the day, the Rams got a 57-yard kick from the leg. Greg Zerline in OT, 2 overtime. Everybody's playing overtime for a 26-23 victory in the NFC Championship game. That down at New Orleans, of course. Plenty of controversy in that about the non-call on what was definitely an obvious pass interference. We had helmet to helmet. We had everything, but anyway, look, that was lousy, and that ref should probably be done, canned, booted, kicked out, but that wasn't the ball game. It just came at the end, you know. New Orleans, unfortunately, from my view, New Orleans lost, and the Rams move on against the Patriots. And the Pats are slight favorites at this point in Super Bowl 53. Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes, yeah, he's probably the brightest young star in football. Well, he lost the game yesterday, but the big battle, the war, he may on the personal front win that. Chances are he's going to push the financial limits of the grid sport to the max. The Chiefs are expected to extend Mahomes' contract after next season, the first time this year's MVP candidate is eligible for an extension. This could mean, get this, Mahomes could land the NFL's first $200 million contract. 200. He's only 23. He's had one exceptional year. We'll fast forward a year, see where this takes us. Right now, Aaron Rodgers, he has the honor of being the highest paid at $33.5 million per season. The Blues are in action in La La Land today. Speaking of L.A., and they're just underway in the third period. The Blues are up 2-0, as I recall, then 2-1, 2-2. Right now, they trail the Kings 3-2. The Blues aren't very good. Neither are the Kings. And Blues are at the 500 mark, so they can't. And they have one more game after this before the All-Star break. They'll play the Mighty Ducks in Anaheim on Wednesday night. In college basketball, Joe Weiskamp scored a career-high 24 points at number 23 Iowa, shot 68% from the field. Yes, they routed the Illini 95-71 yesterday for its fifth straight victory. The Hawkeye shot 34 of 50 from the field to set a record for Carver Hawkeye Arena. They hit a dozen of their first 14 three-point attempts. Illinois, after that big win over Minnesota with ease, one step forward, 2 steps back. They're 1-6 and 5-13. They host Wisconsin Wednesday night. Mizzou whipped Texas A&M on Saturday by 23 points. The SIU Dogs lost to Bradley yesterday, 57-54. The Billikens were off. SIUE played Murray State tough, but we're 10 short. That's the area. Good games around the country on Saturday and Sunday. Number 1, Duke. Oh, they nudged number 4, Virginia. Quite a game that was, 72-70. Number 2, Michigan was upset by Wisconsin by a 10 spot. Tennessee, the 3rd-ranked team at this time through the weekend, nipped Alabama by 3, 71-68. Kansas lost to West Virginia, and Kentucky was a winner over Auburn, but just barely. They tripped them up 82-80. And Tennessee is the new number 1 in the AP poll. They climbed 2 spots to earn their first top ranking since the 2007-08 season. The Volunteers received 48 of 64 first-place votes from a media panel in the poll released today. Duke, Michigan, and Virginia all suffered losses last week. Number 2, Duke, received 11 first-place votes. And then we've got Virginia, Michigan State, Gonzaga, Michigan. They round out the top 5. The NBA courts, they're all filled up this afternoon, too, all on Martin Luther King Day. The Bulls actually won a game. They stuffed Cleveland 104-88. You talk about two major, not really, of course, two major success stories. The Bulls have now won 11 games. Cleveland's still in single digits with 9. They're 9-39. The Bulls are getting Melo in a deal with Houston, and then they'll release him. NBA games are being played. Who really wants Melo? I suppose we're going to find out now. Lonzo Ball, who has had a good season. Whatever happened to Daddy LeVar? Man, not a peep. I guess LeBron's calmed him down. He and Magic double-teamed him. Lonzo, he'll miss 4 to 6 weeks after an MRI showed a sprained left ankle. The sprain includes a torn ligament. I had a bunch of those babies, a bunch of torn ligaments in my ankle many years ago. That's, of course, with the treatment these stars get. Wow. Anybody go to the winter warm-up? I'm sure you did. I never have made it. I really don't have that big of a desire to go to, but the Cardinals winter warm-up did wrap up, I think as of just an hour or two ago. The Yankees finally traded Sonny Gray. This has been in the rumor mill for a long time. Sonny goes to the Reds for a prospect or 2 or 3. Manny Machado, Harper, can you guys come out and play? Any of you? Huh? To golf. We've got the snow and the cold, but not out west and in Hawaii and so forth. Adam Long won the Desert Classic in La Quinta, California. That was his first PGA Tour championship. Looney J claimed the Diamonds Resorts Tournament of Champions, and Tom Lehman nabbed the Mitsubishi Electric Championship. Tennis, the Australian Open is going strong. Well, except for Roger Federer. Yep, he's now 37, and he was ousted in the 4th round of the Aussie Open by a 20-year-old named Stefanos Tsitsipas. And so Roger is he's gone, man. This makes the 4th straight major without Federer in the semis. Still in a player, and we'll see if he bounces back as the majors roll on. Meanwhile, the lovely Serena. She took out the number 1 on the women's side, Simona Halep. That is Scores and Stuff. If I didn't mention, I'm gonna now. That was brought to you by Mideastern Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Carlisle, the hometown source for residential and commercial work. Again, Mideastern Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. See them for your needs. They're there for everybody, anywhere around this area. We'll take another break. We'll return. This is Talking Sports on a Monday. It's early. Yep, we're coming back, though.
Moving forward requires taking that first step. And when it comes to your future, your first step should be Kaskaskia College. With more than 50 degrees and 100 certificate programs, Kaskaskia College can prepare you for a great career, your next promotion, or set you on your educational path. Life is too short to wait. Take your first step to success with Kaskaskia College. Learn more today. Call 545-3040 or kaskaskia.edu.
If it has been a long time since you've been to the dentist, you need to know you're not alone. For some, past experiences make it impossible to pick up the phone and call. Others are embarrassed because it has been so long. Hi, I'm Dr. Casey Santel, a general dentist from Breeze, Illinois, who sedates patients with pills. I believe in listening to our patients and finding workable solutions to problems they have without making them feel guilty or putting them down. Please call me, Dr. Casey Santel, at Breeze Dental Care at 526-2020 to schedule an appointment where sedation dentistry is an option for you to take care of your teeth without anxiety.
Are you looking for a happy dental home? Dr. Draghi and Dr. Santel are in-network providers with many insurance companies and have what you are looking for. New patients welcome and most emergencies seen immediately. Get back on the right track to good dental health with Breeze Dental Care. Call 526-2020. That's 526-2020.
You've heard me say it before, when your trucks are your life, you need to be turning to be earned. I am Perry Stanford from Central Illinois Truck Service in Greenville. If your commercial tractor and trailer is down, we can get you back on the road faster and for less money than you thought possible. If it has wheels and an engine, we can fix it, including farm equipment. We are also building semi-trucks if you are ready for an upgrade. Call us today at 664-2646 or stop by Central Illinois Truck Service in Greenville.
I'd like to start a campaign to blow the buttons off people's radios. Is that realistic?
This is Max 96.7.
Welcome back again, everybody. Rip here in the Bird Watson Health Mart studio. Don't be confused. Yes, hopefully. I really hope things get back to normal really soon. The time is 5:32. 5:32. That time drop is brought to you by Zirin Funeral Home in Carlisle. That means it's time to crank up the athlete of the week.
You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Anyone I've ever met.
The Clinton County Prep Athlete of the Week is brought to you by Hoffman Auto Body. Whether your auto needs major or minor repairs, see Hoffman Auto Body. And by Little Augie's Pizza in Breeze, the choice for pizza, pasta, and more. Call 526-7040.
Our athlete of the week is Carlisle Indians basketball player Dawson Reinacher, the 6'3 senior. He scored 78 points through the first 4 games of the Benton Invitational. One more tonight in the extended version of the bit. That's good for second best, by the way, those 78 points. That's good for second best in the tournament in scoring. And they do play again tonight. Dawson netted 35 markers Wednesday night, 19 Friday. He's a surefire all-tournament team selection. So way to go, Dawson. Dawson Reinacher will receive a $10 gift certificate. That's enough. That'll do it. A $10 gift certificate to Little Augie's Pizza in Breeze. We're coming on back.
McKendree University is a great place to continue your sports career. It's also a great place to continue your education. McKendree offers a wide range of degrees, including master's degrees in business, nursing, education, and professional counseling. If you'd like, you can access McKendree's quality education through the flexibility of online degrees. To learn more about McKendree, log on to McKendreeOnline.com or call 1-800-BEARCAT. McKendree University is ready when you are.
Diane Chevrolet in Trenton is your exclusive SCA performance dealer. SCA is world-renowned for building the best lifted trucks you'll find anywhere. The 2018 Black Widow Silverado is on the lot and ready to go. This truck is as unique as you and comes equipped with Black Widow lighting, 6-inch lift kit, 20-inch black wheels, and more. See Dwayne, Nikki, or Dave for all the details. Or visit DianeChevrolet.com. This broadcast is a presentation of Wcxo Sports. Wcxo Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, HSHS St. Joseph Hospital, Breeze, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, Med Plus Physical Medicine, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman, Central Illinois Truck Service, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and by the Carlisle and Breeze Hardys. WCXO Sports, powered by the Union Banner at Union Banner on Facebook. Your sports teams, your community, your radio station.
Flying in the face of conventional wisdom.
There's no rules and no laws and lots of litter.
Every day.
This is Max 96.7.
Hello again, everybody. Rip here in the Bird Watson Health Mart studio. Obviously, if you're, put it this way. Tex Little was supposed to be on tonight, but with this changes due to cancellations, etc., the Missouri Tigers baseball play-by-play guy, the Clinton County native, he's set to go on Saturday morning now, and that's always a good talk there. And Wednesday night, one of our guests will be Central Girls basketball coach Nathan Reeder. This will get you up to date on what's going on this evening right here on Max 96.7 at 5:45. In that range, it's Central Mater Day, the pregame show. It actually tips at 6. That's for third place in the Nashville Invitational. After them, the Hornets will clash with Mascoutah for the championship at 7:30. Down at Benton, it is Carlisle and Hamilton County. They'll square off at 7 o'clock. Each team 0-4, so one of these teams is going to notch a victory down at the always tough BIT, Benton and Pinckneyville. That'll be a good one. That's for all the marbles tonight at around 8:30. Each of those teams, the Rangers and Panthers, are undefeated, 4 up and none down. Oakville Invitational will, as far as I know, it once in a while. Anyway, Jabot and DuQuoin and Oakville and Madison, I do believe, will test each other this evening at the O-Arena. The Salem Invitational will conclude. The Consolation Championship will start in about 20 minutes between Salem and Mount Vernon. And then it's T-Town and Eastside at 7:30 for the championship. The Orphans will not play tonight. And that's what happens when we get these, some teams don't. Doesn't always work out schedule-wise and so forth. So just 2 games over there. The Midland Trail Conference is going to wrap up this evening. That was on the board for Saturday, too. Christ Our Rock is probably in about the 4th quarter of their Consolation Championship game right about now. Yeah, that should do it about as far as what's on the agenda for this evening. We have one more important break to fill. Listen up, and then we'll come back and wrap things up after these. This is Talking Sports on a Monday.
If you're looking for Nissan quality, be sure to check out what Munkin Dodge Chrysler Jeep Nissan and Centralia has to offer. Munkin's has the entire field covered with a great lineup of Nissans, including Maximas, Altimas, and Sentras, SUVs and crossovers, and Titan and Frontier trucks. And you can relax when you shop Munkin's because you know you're getting the better deal every time, along with terrific service after the sale. For your Nissan, log on to Munkin1.com, or better yet, visit Munkin Dodge Chrysler Jeep Nissan in person, Route 161 West in Centralia.
Want easy online banking and bill paying with an ATM and debit card that allows you to set personal spending limits? Then Tempo Bank's the place for you. Tempo Bank makes it easy for today's consumers to spend more time with your families and less time balancing your accounts and paying bills. Tempo Bank has 2 locations to better serve you. Call 526-7256 in Breeze or 224-9228 in Trenton. They'll be glad to help you. Tempo Bank is your answer to easy, hassle-free banking.
Isaac Rental Property in Carlisle invites you to sit back and relax. Rip is coming right back.
When wearing contacts, you shouldn't even be able to feel them. If they're uncomfortable or feeling dry, come see us at Lebanon Optometric Center or Breeze Family Vision Center. We'll find the right contacts for you, whether it's multifocal, astigmatism, daily disposables, or hybrid lenses. Don't suffer through contacts that are just fine. We have all the major brands to choose from, and with locations in Breeze and Lebanon, if you damage or tear your contacts, we can replace them right away. Start seeing clearer today with a little help from Breeze Family Vision Center or Lebanon Optometric Center.
You've heard me say it before, when your trucks are your life, you need to be turning to be earned. I am Perry Stanford from Central Illinois Truck Service in Greenville. If your commercial tractor and trailer is down, we can get you back on the road faster and for less money than you thought possible. If it has wheels and an engine, we can fix it. And click equipment. We are also building semi-trucks if you are ready for an upgrade. Call us today at 664-2646 or stop by Central Illinois Truck Service in Greenville.
Scientists say the universe is random. Why should your radio station be any different?
You've got Max 96.7.
Hello again, sports fans. Rip here for one final try. We are in the Bird Watson Health Mart studio again Wednesday night. We're back at 6 until 7. Yes, sir. Central Girls basketball coach Nathan Reeder will join us, among others, and he'll have quite a tale to tell about yesterday's doubleheader over at Highland. They went 4 extra frames, by the way, to get those 2 wins and win the consolation championship, so that was quite an affair for the Cougars over at the Highland Invitational as they take the consolation championship. Mater Dei went to the 5th place bracket before they fell a little bit shy. An update on the Blues. We got mere seconds left, and the Kings lead the note. The lowlier Kings, 4-3. O'Reilly has one of the Blues goals. Bennington is in goal for St. Louis, but they're in danger. I'm sure they got the extra attacker, but they're in danger of losing that baby. Tomorrow afternoon, 4:30 in that area, in that neighborhood, we'll have another Brett's Wildlife Talking Sports poll up on my Facebook timeline, so join us for that. We have some are better than others. The question is, of course, that's the way it works, man. But we get some good reaction. Join us on my timeline if you get the chance, anywhere from Tuesday night through Friday morning generally, with a particular question for that week, and get in your response, the options, make up your own, use that other category, etc. And if you're on Facebook, while you're there, check that out and so forth. If you want to join my group, Talking Sports with Rip Notmar, be sure and do so. Just ask to join, and we'll prop you up or become my friend, and I'll add you and all of that. We have, I don't know what it was at last check. Well, now it's completely escaped my mind. Maybe 1,700 members, somewhere around that bunch. Shouldn't have mentioned it. I'm not sure if I'm right. Okay, the pregame show will show up soon for Central Mater Dei. After that is the tip-off between those two Breeze schools. That game will be for 3rd place from the NIT, from the Assembly Hall in Nashville. Wednesday night, Nathan Reeder, among others. Saturday morning, Tex Little, and another guest or so. That's it. We're going to